Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just finished filming this look for you guys, but first, before I get into all of that, I do want to apologize to you guys for not posting a video in over a week. You know, I am trying to be more consistent with posting my videos, and I try to do them every Friday and every Tuesday, but I missed this Tuesday's upload, and today is Friday, so hopefully I can edit this and post it before the night ends. But if not, you guys will certainly be seeing this video on Saturday, which is Valentine's Day. So let me take this opportunity to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. I did record a Valentine's Day tutorial, but I kind of opted out of posting it because, to be honest, it is a neutral look and I'm just so over neutral looks right now. So yeah, this is the look that I am going to post for you guys. It is from the Sephora and Chanel haul that I posted just before this video, and so many of you guys commented on that video. So many of you guys liked it, and I did get a lot of compliments from just people wherever I went when I did have this look on. So I think that even the color shy person is going to appreciate this look. I did use the Urban Decay Vice palettes. They are limited edition, but the good news is that the colors that I did use on my lids today are similar to a couple colors from the new Urban Decay Vice limited palette, and I'll show you guys that one. So this is what the new Urban Decay Vice palette looks like, and the two colors that are similar to the ones that I used from this one is this deep navy blue here with some hints of green glitter going through it, in addition to this color right here. So even though the other two palettes that I did use are limited edition, which is the Urban Decay Vice palette, I'll show you what that one looks like, even though you guys will be seeing it in the video, and the Urban Decay Vice palette. And the Urban Decay Vice palette that looks like this, which was from the previous holiday collection. I do love the Urban Decay Vice palettes, and the reason I do is because they do combine neutral eyeshadows with more colorful eyeshadows. So if you are someone like me that on most days you do prefer a neutral eye look, but there are days when you do want to do a more colorful look, these palettes are perfect for that. And case in point with the new palette, they do have these two rows of neutral eye looks, neutral colors, but then in the center you have more colorful looks. And what I love about this particular palette is that the colors are not so intense that they are, you know, fearful. They are very usable, they're very user friendly, they're just not very intense. Apart from that really intense pink color there, all the shades in here I think are very friendly to even the more color shy person. But once again guys, this is makeup, you know, it is supposed to be fun, and yeah, I do encourage everyone really to experiment with your look. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that's it. So that is it for this video guys, or I should say stay tuned for the video, but that is it for this intro. I hope you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, I am loving my hair as well. I didn't even, you know, acknowledge it. I'm sure you guys saw it, but I'm just loving the shorter hairdo. It just makes me able to even be more bold with my eye looks, because, you know, the hair is short. It's not as glamorous. It's not as, you know, va-va-voom, but this is just so fuss-free. The messier it is, the better for me, and I just absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thumbs up if you love my hair as much as I do, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay guys, so let's get this tutorial started. I am going to go into the Vice 2 palette, and I'm going to take that shade Habit as a first shade to kind of set my eyeshadow base, which was Soft Ochre by MAC. And I'm using this on a MAC 224 brush. Then I'm going to take the shade Dope from the Vice 2 palette as well, and I'm just going to use this on my brow bone. I personally prefer a more satiny shade, actually satiny texture on my brow bone, but if you want, you can always leave it matte. Next, on the same 224 brush, I'm going to go into the Vice palette, and I'm going to take the shade Downfall, which is just a gorgeous neutral light brown shade, and I'm going to use that as a transition color for my more colorful shadows. Next, on another MAC brush, I think this is the 239. If not, I will leave it down below. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Prank, and this one is also from the Vice 2 palette, and I'm just going to pack this eyeshadow onto the outer crease from the outer lid space into the crease. So we're going to blend this into the crease just slightly. Now this is where this is going to get a little technical, because you want to blend this eyeshadow just slightly above the crease, so it's going to fade up on the crease, but you don't want it so much onto the crease, the intensity of the shade, because then it's just going to start to look unblended, and yeah, you don't want to do that. But anyhow, you want to pack and then blend, and if you want the color to be a little bit more intense, especially in that very outer crease area, just pack a bit more on there. But here I am going back in with my MAC 224 brush just to make sure that it's nicely blended to my liking. On that same MAC 239 brush, I'm going to take the shade Freeze, and this is also from the latest, no, not the latest, but the Vice palette from the holiday collection. And I'm just going to pack that from the inner lid onto that first shade that we put down onto the lid. Okay, so this is where this look just takes it to another level. Actually, you should say this color. This is also from the Vice palette. This is the prettiest shade in my opinion in this palette. It's called Dragon. It's just this gorgeous, beautiful green shade, and I'm going to use that to pretty much blend that outer crease, outer lid color with the innermost lid color. The outer lid color has the deep blue with the green glitters in it, and the inner color is like a light blue, but it has a teal sort of look to it, so that green just kind of bring both of them together. I am going to be wearing false lashes with this look, but I'm not going to be doing a gel liner, so I am going to be applying these really thin wispy lashes from Red Cherry, and I'm just going to try to get them as close to the lash line as possible. I didn't want this look to be any more smoky. I didn't want to take away from the eyeshadows, but I definitely wanted to add some lashes. Then on a pencil brush, I'm going to take that first shade that we put down. It's called Prank, and I'm just going to use that to smoke out just the lower lash line. You guys can pretty much use anything on the bottom lash line that you do prefer. In the Chanel and the Sephora haul, I did use a black eyeliner, but I'm just going to switch it up a little bit and use a green liner. But if you guys want to see a more subdued bottom lash line, you can always go back to that look where I did use a black eyeliner just to keep it really simple. And with nothing on that brush, I'm just going to go back in and I'm just going to, you know, blend the bottom color just a little bit more. And it's just going to deposit a bit of the color that we use on the lid, but nothing that is even noticeable, as you guys could see right here. Then in the waterline, I'm going to use this NYX pencil that I'm just so in love with. They're actually quite amazing pencils. They are the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On pencils. And this one is in the shade Green Papaya. These pencils are definitely worth a second look. If you guys have not even checked them out before, try them. They're really inexpensive, and especially for water, I should say eye pencils, they don't dry out quickly. But even if they do, you know, the investment is so, you know, small that it wouldn't be a big deal anyways. Anyhow, yes, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of Prank and just blend out the lash line just a little bit more. And I'm just going to tight line here, and since I didn't do a black eyeliner, I'm just going to tight line. It's just going to kind of ground the look a little bit more, but you guys can always skip that. I've just been really paying more attention to tight line in the top lash line, because when you do look up you see the flesh tone. So I've been really into tight lining with a black pencil. The one that I did use was MAC's Definably Black, I think, and it's from the Pro Longwear pencil section. And I'm doing a horrible job of showing you guys me putting on mascara on my bottom lashes, even though I don't have much lashes down there. But you know, it does make a difference to put something there anyways, but yeah. Okay, so right here I'm just going in with one of those L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. This is not pivotal to the look. It's just going to give me a bit more sparkle on the lash, on the lid. So that's just what I added right there. And I also pinched my lashes with the synthetic lashes just so that they kind of, you know, seamlessly blend together. I'm going to start on my face, and I'm going to start contouring. I did do my foundation beforehand as well as my highlighting, and you guys are seeing my Ben Nye powder on the inner portion of my face as my highlight. I've been having a lot of trouble with, you know, even my highlighting portion, what's the word? You know, when it turns dark, I forgot, I'll put it somewhere here, I forgot what it's called, but it gets darker. So I've been loving the Ben Nye powder, because once you put a powder down first and then you put that powder on top of it, it just makes everything nice and bright, and it stays like that throughout the day. So I've just been really loving that. But anyhow, the word I was trying to remember was oxidize. I've been having problems with that lately. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Anyhow, I'm contouring with the Anastasia powder in Earth, and as well as my Sleek contour palette in Dark, just to make it more defined on the lower cheek that you guys just saw. And of course I'm going to do that on my nose as well, but for my nose I'm going to use Nutmeg from the Anastasia contour palettes. I like to use a lighter shade on my nose because it's just less, you know, obvious. For my blushes, I'm going to use Melba from MAC, and I'm just going to mix it in with, I think the shade is called Sweet Paprika. I'm going to leave the name down below for you guys. It was a new find of mine, and especially for my deeper skin girls, like, we need this blush. It is so pretty, and I just feel like the mix of the Melba just, you know, makes it that much more special. And then I'm going to use that other, it was a highlighter, but it has a bit of a bronzy color to it, but I just added it to it because I want it to be extra. And I'm of course going to highlight. This is a new find as well, and I'll tell you guys about it another time, but it's a Canadian brand, and this is the highlighter from that brand. And of course I'm going to highlight the very, very tops of my cheekbones with that, as well as the tip of my nose and on the bridge of the nose as well. And of course I'm going to spritz my face with some Fix Plus. You know guys, I talk about this all the time, but I've just, you know, in the winter time it's just so dry, so setting everything with Fix Plus, especially when you're using like the Ben Nye powder or any other powder for that matter, you just want to spritz something because it just makes it more skin-like, and it just brings back that natural look to the skin. So that's what the Fix Plus was for. For my lips, okay, another obsession, okay? MAC's Plum Lip Liner has been my latest obsession. I pair it with everything. I pair it with Velvet Teddy, with nudes, with just everything. I've just been loving this. But today, I'm pairing it with Faux, and that's the Faux lipstick from MAC. And that just alone by itself is a perfect combination. However, it was a little bit too pinky for my liking, so I'm gonna go back in with a bit of Peach Stock, I think, from MAC. And it's just going to lighten the look a little bit more. And I'm gonna go back in with that Plum Lip Liner, and I'm just going to use that to kind of, you know, contour really my lips. So it's going to darken the inner corners of my lips, and it's just going to make the front part of my lips that much powdier. Love this look, but you guys can choose to do your lips however you want. I think with a nude lip you want to just make it a little bit more special, so this is what I love to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.